I'm Alex Sharp, and you are watching the Broadway.com show.
Welcome to the Broadway.com show, your weekly recap of the biggest buzz on the boards, or as we like to think of it, the Kristen Chenoweth of news shows. Short, sassy, and more fabulous than ever. Let's get started with the news. What's the buzz, Imogen?
Oscar winner Forrest Whitaker is finally set to make his Broadway debut as a drunken, small-time hustler in the Eugene O'Neill classic Huey. He'll be in safe hands. The production will be directed by Tony winner Michael Grandage, who is currently rehearsing Nicole Kidman for her stage return in the West End's Photograph 51. No word yet on specific theatre or dates, or who will play opposite Whitaker in the two-hander, but the revival will play a limited engagement in the spring of 2016.
Just as maggots across the country prepare to head back to school, Crunch'em Hall will also welcome some new faces. Starting next month, a slew of Broadway favorites will join Broadway's Matilda the Musical, including Amy Spanger and Rick Holmes as Mr. and Mrs. Wormwood, Allison Case as Miss Honey, and Natalie Venetia Belkin as Mrs. Phelps. They'll join Christopher Sieber, who will continue to play the utterly terrifying Miss Trunchbull. The new stars will join the blockbuster musical at the Schubert Theater beginning on September 8th.
Al Pacino has a new scene partner. Christopher Denham, who is known for his performances in Argo and Shutter Island, and memorably made his Broadway debut in Master Harold and the Boys, is replacing Fran Kranz in China Doll. No reason was given for the Broadway switcheroo, but the new play by David Mamet is still on track to begin previews on October 21st. Denham plays the assistant of an about-to-retire billionaire, played by who else? Pacino, and we're guessing he's not the sweetest boss in the world. China Doll opens on November 19th at the Schoenfeld Theater.
After dominating the Las Vegas Strip for more than 20 years, Cirque du Soleil is ready to make its mark on Broadway. Paramore, a brand new extravaganza from the Canadian producing company, will debut at the Lyric Theater on April 16, 2016, becoming their first show created specifically for the Broadway stage. Set in the golden age of Hollywood, Paramore will tell the story of a beautiful young poet forced to choose between love and art. If we know Cirque du Soleil as well as we think we do, you can expect trippy new age tunes, high-flying acrobatics, and a cast of amazingly beautiful French Canadians.
This week, one of the most talked about productions of Hamlet in history will officially open at London's Barbican Theatre. That, of course, has everything to do with the Shakespeare Classics headliner, Olivier winner and Oscar nominee Benedict Cumberbatch. We caught a performance and can report that the Sherlock star has overcome the slings and arrows of premature reviews, and audience members are legally filming the show to make the role of the iconic Prince of Denmark his own. Congratulations, Mr. Cumberbatch, you are our star of the week.
In this week's Hot Shot, we headed backstage at the Lunfontaine Theater, where Finding Neverland continues to captivate audiences with the story behind the creation of Peter Pan. There, photo editor Caitlin McNaney found blissed-out star Matthew Morrison getting ready for a performance by doing a little yoga in his super swanky dressing room. It makes sense that Morrison has to loosen up. After all, on stage he is enchanting children, falling madly for Laura Michelle Kelly, and fighting some really good-looking pirates. Clap if you believe in that.
Thumbs up to news that Broadway vet Kevin Bacon is headed back to the stage. The Golden Globe Award winner and star of the recent creepy TV show The Following will be peeking on the neighbors in the stage adaptation of Rear Window. The thriller will premiere at Hartford Stage in Connecticut, where it runs October 22nd through November 15th. Here's hoping this must-see road trip of a show brings Bacon right back to Broadway, where he belongs.
This week, we're giving a thumbs down to the news that the Tony-winning Hedwig and the Angry Inch will play its final performance at the Belasco Theater on September 13th. John Cameron Mitchell in Stephen Trask's groundbreaking musical smashed all expectations, earned Neil Patrick Harris a Tony, put Andrew Reynolds, Michael C. Hall, Darren Criss, Taye Diggs, and JCM himself in hot black booty shorts, and most importantly created a whole new generation of heads. We'll miss having Hedwig on the boards, but the show is set to start a national tour next year. We'll be belting Wig in a Box during every shower until then.
Thanks for watching this super short, super cute episode of the Broadway.com show. We leave you with a sneak peek at new on-the-town star Misty Copeland simply killing it as the new Miss Turnstiles. See you next week.